Hello, this is the Bears 3 podcast with AP and KP, and as always, go Bears.
Go Bears.
Kind of three.
Kind of 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
We have two guests and one off camera. We'll get to him later. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Logan Horne. I go to Monroe Central.
I'm Easton Foster, and I go to the same school as him.
Round two on both.
Round 2, yeah.
I'm back.
There it is.
There it is.
Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Chicago Bulls letterhead. We have Logan Horne and Easton Foster here today. We have had them on in the past this season. What episode are we on? Logan, you know off the top of your head?
26, I think.
26?
I think it's 26.
Does that sound right?
26, yeah.
Because I think
it's been a bit since I'm going to be real. I've been slacking. I'm going to be honest. It's okay. I've been slacking.
It's okay.
You're our most loyal person, so we'll take it.
I appreciate it, but I
think it's 26.
Yeah.
Because I think last week was 25.
What are you doing, Easton?
He's gonna eat the mic.
Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
There's no service.
What did you guys bring for food earlier?
I got breadsticks.
Not a baby.
Oh, I'm on a nutrition plan for football.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a low carb, high protein diet. I had chicken stir fry today.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It was not bad. I like it.
I'd eat that for sure.
Oh yeah, but
suave.
Yeah.
All right,
we have suave over there.
Carter, come over here real fast. We have Carter Duncan. Another. This is like four times.
This is 4 or 5
appearance.
times Carter's on.
Get on here real fast, Carter.
Hey, what's up?
We were all worried about Carter last time when he was on the podcast because he had no idea what he was doing with his life. So tell us what you're going to do after graduation.
I'm going to go to Ball State. I'm not sure about a major yet, but it will probably end up being criminal justice, just like Easton.
They're going to take the same
boom,
classes.
crime.
Woo!
Because he wants to be.
Thank you, Carter.
Good job, Carter.
Thanks for being on here for 10 seconds. Update on Carter Duncan. We all know he's going to Ball State.
Yay!
Major to be decided. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Logan, we'll start with you. Of course, we mentioned it last time you were on the old pod.
I don't think we did.
Did we not?
No, I don't think we did.
Tell us about what your plans are next year and where you're going.
Well, 2 months ago, I recently committed to Thomas More to go play Division II football.
Woo! What are you majoring
in? Sports management, but I want to be a football coach.
Okay.
Nice.
College level.
Nice.
Easton?
Same thing as Carter. I'm going to Ball State to study criminal justice.
And
I was going to and do what?
Oh, and I'm a walk-on the basketball team.
Yay.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. Another round of applause for both of you. Using the clap button a lot today.
Hey, you are.
All right. So, like we said earlier, two college athletes that we have here in the senior class now. I guess Logan, we'll start with you again. What drove you to want to play football after high school?
Honestly, it was always part of the plan to play football after high school because I know football is not going to be forever. I might as well ride out as long as I can to play football. Mm-hmm. And then I'd go to more of the coaching side. And, I won't be playing, but football will still be in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easton?
Basketball. I really like basketball. It gives me something to do. It gives me a purpose in life. So that's why I do it.
Okay. Logan, why did you choose Thomas More?
Well, it was the best situation. At first, I was getting a lot of D3 offers, and then I went to go play in Dallas for a Blue-Gray All-American Bowl game with, it was more the smaller guys, on recruiting boards. I had a guy from South Florida that was my QB, and then a dude all the way from Minnesota, which is funny. I got them to talk to each other, and then I also got the Minnesota guy to talk to a dude from Southern Georgia.
Minnesota.
And he had the accent and everything. It was funny. He was like, hey, how you doing? And then the dude from Southern Georgia was like, yeah, it was gibberish. When I first moved up here, I had a bit of a Southern accent, but it was not.
Slowly faded away a little bit.
Yeah. Got whitewashed.
Midwest, baby.
Yeah. Dead air.
No, I mean, so Thomas More.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot.
I was like,
I
were you done?
Wait a second.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the question. I apologize.
It's okay.
Well, the reason why I chose Thomas More was after the Blue Gray All-American Bowl, Braden Zink messaged me. It was like, hey, we're having I think it was just a showing. We want you to come on campus. And I went to like one of their camps, and apparently I fell through the cracks. Like, I got a good grade at their camp. I just fell through the cracks because they had a new O-line coach that left. So they just...
A little bit of a gap.
Yeah, a little bit of a gap. They eventually found me, and then that same day when I went over there, they offered me. And then kind of rest is history. Another reason why I also chose Thomas More was because my head coach, Coach Norwell, went to the league. He played for the Patriots.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he has his Bowl ring, but he just doesn't talk about it. But
I would wear it all the time.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I would be flexing that, John.
All right. Easton, same for you. The recent history of you going to Ball State. So what's been your path as well?
Well, I also got offers from a bunch of D3 colleges, but the number one school that I could pick was Ball State, and it just so happened that they said I could get a spot on their team. So I was really excited for that, and it seems like a great place. All the coaches seemed really cool. They were pretty awesome. So, I mean, it's the perfect place for me. It ain't far. It's like 10 minutes. So
Yeah. 10 minutes with you driving.
Yeah.
Logan, when do you report for football?
Well, I'm already on the nutrition plan. They have me on a 12-week workout schedule, which I got conditioning today. I got to do like 4 300-yard shuttle runs.
Nice.
It sucks. But I have to go down August 3rd, and then school starts August 30th. And then that Saturday, I play Southern Illinois, their D1 FCS in the Big Sky Conference.
Okay. So fall camp will start August 3rd?
Yes.
Fall camp, baby. I remember that at Ball State. Easton, same to you. When do you have to report and all that?
We haven't talked much about it, but he did say, I think, 6 weeks from now. So still got a little ways out. So
at least you get to go sooner than me, man.
Mid-July.
As I say, yeah, mid-July.
Trying to get as much basketball as I can before that.
You guys are both going to be getting those college athletic strength and conditioning plans.
Yep.
Yeah. Two opposite ones.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but a little different.
You're gaining weight, right? They want you.
Yeah. I can't lose any.
Yeah,
I might die.
You got to gain like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, with the nutrition plan they have me on, they have me like losing 3 pounds a week. They want me to be like around 300.
What are you right now?
I'm at 307. I lost like 9 pounds in the first week.
You're at what?
I'm at 307. I started at 320.
Oh, 300 beat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Junior year, I played around 280.
Okay.
Maybe 285. But like I got up to 300 this year during my senior year, and I played around 310. And so they want me to get down to 300 and maintain that. And I lost like 9 pounds in the first week, and I have to eat more food now, and I can't eat that much more food because I'm eating a lot of empty calorie meals. So like carrots, broccoli, peanuts.
Yeah.
I can only have like maybe 1/4 cup of almonds, so like 6 ounces. Mm-hmm. It's not a lot.
No.
Yeah, that's
Logan, what's the living situation going to be like at Thomas More for you?
I had an option of like getting a dorm by myself or dorming with someone, but I know how I am. I'm very antisocial. So
you'll get better once you're down there.
Maybe, I don't know. But so I'm having a dorm mate, so I'm not antisocial because
that's probably a good call.
From the football team or
probably with the football team.
Yeah.
If I get hit with a rando, I get hit with a rando. But
make it work.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little psychopath. I still wake up at 4:30 in the morning, so they might not like that.
Well, as long as you're quiet and respectful, fine.
Try to be.
Maybe we'll get somebody like you.
It's true.
Another psychopath. I don't think 2 psychopaths will work out in a room.
Me and AP, we worked out.
Hey, fair enough.
Worked out well.
But aren't you brothers?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, no.
We were forced to work out.
Yeah. He hated me for most of my childhood. So.
I really did.
Oh, my brother beat up on me, man.
Yep.
Now we're besties.
Quit taking my stuff.
Easton, what about you? I know it's new, but do you have any idea? Or will you be living on campus?
Yeah, I'll be living on campus just so I don't have to worry about anything.
In the dorms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll already be there, so.
Have a dorm mate as well?
Not yet.
Will you though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you live in somebody.
Kind of the same
And
thing.
they do
Possible basketball.
Probably.
team,
I feel like
I feel like that would
I know
make-
Ball State a little bit better because I
That
went
makes
there.
sense.
but-
I mean, to put you with, I would imagine, with one of your teammates.
Yeah.
And Easton, you said criminal justice. What do you want to do with that?
Well, my first thought was a conservation officer, but I know how hard it is to get into that because there's so many people that want to be that. So state trooper is what I'm hoping for right now. Just work my way into that, and I mean, if something else comes down the road, so be it.
Be like Ryan Davis.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Heck yeah.
So I'd love to be like him one day.
Do you want to stay around here after graduation?
I don't know yet. I always talked about moving somewhere. I don't know. Indiana's really boring.
Go to Texas.
There's,
Border
not
Patrol, baby.
Yeah,
There you go.
flat here. Nothing's really beautiful to look at. So.
Go to the state park sometime, Easton.
OKC, baby.
Go to,
OKC.
just drive through Parker City
That's what I was
sometime.
gonna say, yeah.
We'll have Joel Macon talk to you
All
sometime.
5 acres of it.
Yeah. Hey, calm down, Logan.
You've never left Parker City city limits,
Yes,
okay?
yes, I have.
When?
Not very much.
When?
So
When
many
everyone in
times.
Indiana goes to Florida. When everyone in Indiana goes to Florida is when you left.
No.
He's been in Muncie.
Yeah.
At the Ball State.
Thanks, Easton.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
He
sorry.
gets his
The next
groceries
major
in Muncie.
He goes to Indy sometimes.
Logan, what's your major? You said.
Sports management.
Okay. So you want to be a college football coach
I want to be
at some point?
Yeah.
I want to be a college football coach going out, but they kind of told me it's more who you know than what you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
And
who
so
you know.
Athletics. Yes.
Yes.
And I figured that's how it's going to be, but they're like, you still need a major to fall back on. And so this is what we kind of sat down and figured out.
What would you want to do? I guess if you're like right out of the gate, college coaching, obviously you're gonna have to get some experience and stuff. What would you want to do
With that sports management.
for now if it's not coaching yet?
Probably work for like a major team, probably within football, or go to a college school and market that, because that'd be so much easier in my opinion. Or let's go to NFL right now. Say if you're the fan of the Bengals and I'm trying to outreach you, Joe Burrow is basically their face, or Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd push one of those star players to you, and it's like, oh, I really like so-and-so. And so I'm going to check them out. Oh, they play for this team. I'm going to watch them on TV. Oh, I really like this. They win a lot, so I'm going to go catch a game. What are you doing? Are you tired?
A little bit.
Oh, I'm going to go catch a game. And so it has aspects of psychology of like getting you to spend more money. Like I said,
Always.
I want your money.
Yes.
Logan, do you want to stay around here? Do you want to stay around that area down there, or what do you want to do?
I don't care where I go. I want to go
An
preferably
open book.
Yeah, I preferably want to go back down south, but that's because where my family's at.
Okay.
I have
Are they
no
still
one
in
up here.
Texas? That's in Texas, you said?
I'm from Oklahoma, man.
Oklahoma.
You're supposed to know this.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Hey,
But
we had
I-
a lot of guests this year.
Oklahoma. That's right.
Yeah, I have family in Texas. I have like family in San Antonio.
Just kind of depending on what opens up for you and go from there.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much same to you, I guess, Easton as well, right?
San Antonio doesn't have an NFL football team, which they should. They really should. They're big enough for it. Oklahoma should too. Oklahoma City should. Right in between Stillwater and Northern Oklahoma City would be perfect.
To have some.
Yeah.
Do you guys both just plan on bachelors? Do you guys want to get your masters?
Bachelors.
Yeah, probably
Same thing,
bachelors.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, switching it to the MC side a little bit,
Mhm.
and I think we probably maybe asked both you guys this, but going to football, going to basketball. Logan, we'll start with you. Favorite football memory at MC?
Oh, it has not changed. First starting at varsity, sophomore year, we were playing Winchester. First game of the season. We did not know how good we were going to be because we lost the Jackson group.
Mm-hmm.
The guys I idolized freshman year because of just how good they were.
Yeah.
And it was like maybe in the first half, I blew up the right guard, and then I sacked the QB on an RPO action.
Nice.
This year, my favorite memory was North Decatur.
Okay.
I was at D tackle. I tossed the right guard. I was so proud of that. And Wheezy, I think it was Wheezy or Goodspeed got the QB to push out the pocket and scrambled, and I just hawked him down. And like I grabbed his leg, I twisted. And so he just like when you have when I was playing at 310, dude twisting your leg, you're going to go down.
Yeah.
And I sacked the QB, and then I hit the suey, and then coach chewed my butt out.
As you should.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
You knew right away.
Yeah.
Yep.
You came out and I was like, yep, there it is.
Yep. And then so he chewed me out, and then yes sir, sorry sir, I'll do better next time, sir.
Yes, that's all you can do.
Easton, basketball favorite memory for you over the years?
Well, I was sitting here trying to think about it. I don't know if I have a favorite memory, but definitely something I'll miss is just hanging out with my buddies, like at practice and stuff, going out to eat and stuff after games. I didn't really enjoy coming to practice every morning, but it was always fun because I was with my buddies. So I guess maybe my favorite memory was winning sectional my senior year. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then regional after we won. I don't even think I was that excited just because I didn't feel good at all.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Ready to go home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. Favorite memories are with my buddies.
Yeah. Both of you guys have pretty solid careers for both of your sports here. Guys, what are you looking forward to? I apologize. Sorry, Brooke. I was like, I turned you off. In the next, you obviously last day's Friday. Graduate June 1st. What? And of course, you guys will both report to college and all that. But in the summer, do you guys have any upcoming plans besides training and getting ready for college?
Work out. That's really about it. Work out, continue on my nutrition plan. There we go. Words. And then work. I work at Planet Fitness, man.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Easton.
This summer I'll be work with my buddy Lane. That's pretty fun.
Golf course.
Yep. And I will definitely be playing a lot of golf. So that's probably my plan. Golf and basketball.
Not going to have too much time after you guys.
Yeah.
Both of you guys do it while you can, because I know how it is. Well, I wasn't a college athlete, but athletic training at least gave me a little bit of that life.
Yeah.
It was fun. Hey, P, also, most likely, last podcast of the season right now. So this will come out May 21st, which will be Adam's 34th birthday.
Dang, you're old.
Tomorrow.
You're old, on.
Getting up there.
It's crazy.
Almost mid-30s.
So if this is episode 26, thank you for 26 episodes this season.
Yeah.
We had 2 last year.
Yep.
And now we have 26.
We had to go more than 26 next year.
Baby. Rebound year.
Yep. More than 26 next year.
Yes. Head of public relations. Weird how that changes. Also, thank you to our one sponsor we've had the whole year.
Woo!
Stop and Sip in Parker City. Thank you, Jane and Lindsay, for just being awesome. Check them out, downtown Parker City. Breakfast, lunch, on Sundays. Chicken noodles. Dumplings. And anything in between, they have it. Also, if you're listening to this and you want to watch it, go to YouTube, type in Bear Through Podcast, watch us on YouTube, and thank you to @Monroe Central AT for sponsoring this podcast and everything with it.
What a guy.
Slight flex.
Follow on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Any platform under the sun.
Yes, @Monroe Central AT. All right. We are now to the final
time.
Craig Knuckles' dad joke section of the podcast.
Okay. What do you call a cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Not a baby. I have 2 on here that you probably get.
Yep.
I just go in. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
I just go in order. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Broomstick.
Supplies.
That's pretty good.
I like that one too. Why did the girl bring a ladder on the bus?
Why?
She wanted to go to high school.
That's
Bring the what on the bus?
Ladder.
Oh.
And then why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? Easton?
Something to do with par.
Nope. Just in case he gets a hole in one.
I've heard that one before.
Those are the first one and the last one, right? Were the ones I was like, you probably heard.
Yes. Well, no, I'm going to do that in a second. Easton, Logan's not currently in a sport right now. Easton's in 2 sports right now. Easton, tell us about golf and track.
Track's going pretty good. High jump's been pretty good so far. Got sectionals on Thursday. And then golf, been pretty fun my first year. Played for 2 years before that. It's pretty fun. I'd say golf is one of the funnest sports there is, for sure.
It's not violent enough, man.
I'm not really a violent person. But
I love violence.
yeah, so they're going pretty good right now. Having a lot of fun.
Easton has the school record, 6'7" in high jump, and you were county champion this year for golf after the first year of playing. So not too bad. Baby.
You say you jumped 6'7"? Good grief.
That's crazy to think about. What, me and you are 6'5"? Or you're probably 6'6" now.
6'5", 6'6", yeah, somewhere around there.
So like you clear me by like 2 inches.
So high. That is so high. That's awesome.
How's sectionals look? Is anybody around you?
There's a kid from Delta who jumped 6'4".
Oh, that's right.
Good. And then a couple of kids
So
from Muncie jumped 6 foot. So.
You won county, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
County and conference.
In conference.
What'd you jump at conference? I didn't see those results.
I jumped 6'2", and then like the rain just came.
And then
Like,
Did
we
we
couldn't see the bar was so dark.
Did we have conference or just?
yeah, we've always been in MEC.
Well, right, but I guess I was thinking that was just county. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Like for all sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've always had conference.
Okay. I don't know. I wasn't
What
thinking that
position
then,
do
I
you
guess.
play in basketball, Easton?
Whatever. I could play
Point
guard through center.
What were you most likely to play at Ball State?
Probably a forward. If
Logan?
I play, I probably won't ever play. I'll be a practice player for a while, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I was
work
gonna
up
say,
the game.
up.
yeah.
Move up.
Logan, what will you most likely play at for football?
Quarterback.
Yep.
Making the switch.
Yep.
Scramble. He's gonna do quarterback and safety.
Well, the funny
Call him
thing
Travis
is,
Hunter.
I mainly played as a defensive tackle throughout my high school year, but they signed me on as a right guard.
Which is O-line, right?
Yes, O-line. So I became offensive lineman. This was my first year playing offensive line. I got signed as an offensive lineman. And I'm technically, I am too short to play tackle. Any side. Because they want a tackle to be like 6'6" to 6'7". And like I'm the third tallest guy coming in. There's a dude that's 6'7". He tore his ACL. He's from Lexington, Texas. Funny dude. I think Matthew Wells. Shout out to him.
Shout out.
There you go.
Then there's another dude's like 6'6", but he has a lot of hair, so it's like 6'5". Let's be honest here.
With the afro.
Yeah.
6'5", 6'8" with the afro.
Yeah. And then you got me coming in from a small school. They come all from big schools. Like they're all coming from Lexington, Louisville, Bowling Green area. What?
Louisville.
Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah. And so like
That's where he's from.
Shout out to Louisville. But like I'm the only guy that's coming in from a small school. Like they come in
Represent.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just find it funny.
Easton, you have any idea if there's anybody else from around here at all for Ball
I
State?
have no clue.
You'll learn soon enough, probably.
Yeah, I'll learn here soon.
Yep.
You guys can. When are your grad parties?
June 7th, 4 p.m. to 12.
4 p.m. to 12.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be real.
Nice.
Partying.
8 hours.
Oh
baby.
yeah. The only reason why I'm pretty sure it's that long is so like people will leave eventually because they ain't going to stay that long for a grad party. So my parents are probably going to eventually drink and have a
turn
good,
into an adult
Yeah.
It'll
party.
be an adult party.
That's what's going to happen. I know it's going to happen because my mom's goal for all 3 of her kids was to not have children through high school.
Made it.
She succeeded.
And
Congrats, Logan's mom.
Yep. Because not to drain on my mother, I love my mother, but like That's what happened. She had my older sister when she was like 17, 18 in high school still. And so I was the final accomplishment for all of her children not to get someone pregnant or themselves pregnant
She's
in
gonna
high
celebrate,
school.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you say it's at, Logan?
My house.
Okay.
I'm not flexing my house on.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Good call.
Don't put that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll put it on YouTube right now.
Easton, when's yours?
Mine's May 31st, 1 to 4. So not that long.
Next Saturday.
Yep.
Logan's 2 Saturdays.
Yep.
Where's it at?
Hickory Hills Golf Course.
Hickory Hill. We can't say that on
We can't
YouTube.
say that.
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're listening, hit up the grad party.
Woo.
Congratulate them.
If y'all really want to come to my grad party, it's up on Mrs. Reese's bulletin board.
There we go.
There you go.
Check it out. Last
Last
episode
time?
of the season. You know, I'm glad we didn't do. Didn't have Middleton on again.
Nope.
Just kidding, Nicholas.
He's not listening.
Maybe we'll. That's true. Calvin is. Calvin will tell him. Calvin, we're having you on next year.
Oh, without a doubt.
Maybe this summer. Maybe we have a special summer episode for Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin
just
Middleton.
for Calvin. What a guy.
Calvin, tell your dad that maybe we'll get on next year. I don't know. We need to see. We're getting. I tell you what, we've done better than I expected. I figured we'd have more episodes than last year, obviously, but
Right. Yeah, we did good this year.
turn this thing into an actual thing.
Hey, man, I suggested this episode to you, man.
Yes, you did.
Because we were like the only 2 going people.
And we have had a lot of kids ask about it and to be on. So
Well,
if you didn't get on, if you're listening to this or watching
Let
this,
us know.
Let us know.
Well, let KP know, I guess, not me.
Yes, that's true.
No one cares about you, AP.
Nobody does.
They can't contact them.
Yeah. I mean, they can. They can find
through
me. But
through Bear Through Podcast.
That's true.
Social media.
That's true.
Side flex.
Sideflex.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thanks
it.
for being on.
Thanks, guys.
We congratulate you and your college endeavors and your sports.
Go kick some tail.
Yeah, kick
Thank
some
you.
tail. Represent MC. We already did favorite MC.
Remember your favorite podcast when you both get huge NIL deals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll move up. from...
You can donate us a new camera.
I'm going to move up from the GMAC conference. Oh, by the way, fun fact. The conference I'm going to
Tuesday
is the GMAC conference. So, like, great Midwest America conference.
Great.
For Thomas More, this is their first year being, like, fully D2 members. So, we're actually able to play for a D2 championship.
Nice.
So, I'm very excited
Go
about
get
that.
that ring.
Yep.
The GMAC and the MAC.
And the Mac.
Yep.
Yep.
Trying to think what else. There's a wide receiver from Tinley, also in the GMAC conference. I'm pretty sure Tinley's like in Ohio or Findlay. Can't remember.
It's in Ohio, I think.
He's a wide receiver. He recently signed a UFDA with the New York Giants
Nice.
as an underdraft. So
There you go.
small schools still make it somewhere.
Noise.
Shout out to another podcast. Sorry to cut you off. Division I Rejects. They liked my story and they said thank you for putting us on our story.
Maybe listen.
Maybe.
I liked it. I
Welcome.
actually like their stuff.
All right. Shout outs to end in the last podcast here. Logan.
I think it's only right to shout out my first coach and my current coach right now, Coach Kevin Cardwell in OKC. He's in Moore, Oklahoma right now. He has a shop. I forget what it's called. He sells sports memorabilia.
Nice.
And then shout out to my teammates. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All my teammates. Actually, shout out to CJ Simon, a Little League guy I came and played with. He signed with UTEP for being one of the number 1 wide receivers in Oklahoma.
Nice.
Nice.
And then shout out to Coach O and the coaching staff.
Oh,
Yep. And then my parents, because
good call.
Good call.
this wouldn't happen if they didn't force me in when I was 6.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you.
Easton.
I do a shout out to Carter Duncan because he's over there with some body wash.
Some sweet body wash.
Is that body wash?
I feel like
thought
it smells real
lotion.
good.
Didn't you taste it?
Bring it over
Where is
here.
it?
Bring it over here.
It's. I mean, you can't go wrong with
Our
like
first
cocoa
smell
butter.
review.
Yeah, can't go wrong with cocoa. So what is
Pass
it?
around.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah, what is it? Shampoo or body wash? Body wash.
I'll give that an 8
Did
out
you
of 10.
taste it, Sim? Or
No.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Smells pretty good. I'll give it a 7.89.
Okay.
Sounds cocoa butter. It's all right. I
Logan?
like it. It's not bad.
Out of 10?
I'll give it 8. I'll be kind. I'll give it 8. Nothing's a 10 in my book. Nothing's perfect.
I'll give it a solid 8. 8. I don't get any
use it.
like cocoa
I'd probably
butter.
use it once.
I don't even get any cocoa butter out of it. I feel like it smells more like coconut.
Yeah.
Easton,
I love
sorry.
coconut.
I do
Ooh.
too.
Anybody else besides Carter?
Not your coaches, not your teammates.
Everybody in the world. Shout out to everybody.
There you go.
All 8+ billion people?
Yep. Shout them all out.
Shout out to my wife, Kinsey, my daughter, Reese, my doggo, Star. That's hopefully not freaking out at home because of the rain.
It's only it's just raining.
Well, you know how Star is.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for to AP. I'm going to shout out AP for the last podcast for being my co-host and a brother as well, I guess. And my bestie. For the resty, you could say.
How cute. I'll shout you out too.
Oh.
And Pearl.
Most importantly, Pearl.
Yeah. Always shout out Pearl. And my dogs, Cincinnati Maple.
Maybe Alyssa will listen to the last one.
I was going to say, she might shout out my wife.
Anything else for the good of the cause?
End of the era.
Yep.
Hey, real fast, I didn't ask. Favorite MC teacher you guys have had?
Oh. Oof. You go first, Easton. It's only fair. I've been going first a lot.
I don't even know. I like a lot of them.
Name some. Doesn't have to be one.
Can we do top 3?
Top three.
I might do top 4. I might be a little cheap.
All right, you go ahead.
Probably Mrs. Ori. I dealt with her for like 3 years. Mr. Ferguson, 8th grade history. He let me argue for other people to get extra credit points. New member of the cast, Mrs. Reese, Jamie Reese.
She's been on.
Yeah, she did. I don't think I listened to that episode. I think that's one of the episodes.
Well, you can anytime.
Yep. It's out there.
Yeah, maybe that's just 3. Yeah.
Easton.
Top 3, probably Miss Smiley. She's always been really nice to me, helping me out. Miss King. She's always nice to talk to.
Shout out to Miss King.
Yeah. Number 3, probably Miss Reese. She's also helps me a lot with work, and
she's a dog.
Pretty smart. So, yeah. So,
I'm going to shout out Miz and Skiz as well.
Yeah, shout out Miz and Skiz.
They do listen to every podcast as far as I know.
Yeah.
Unlike our wives.
Yep. Wives suck.
I didn't say that, Kinsey. That was him.
Mine's not going to hear
Calm
it.
down. Calm down. Sick.
Guys, seriously, though, thank you.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody listening and watching the podcast. Watching the podcast was somebody here?
No, Car's dribbling.
Watching the podcast was much more popular this year than listening.
Yep.
So glad we did that with YouTube. Thanks for supporting this podcast by doing that, and I think we did pretty solid this year.
We
So
did too.
we'll keep it rolling next year and look for an episode
back.
possibly this summer.
Yeah, maybe this summer.
If not,
Maybe we can
probably
do a couple.
Maybe. If not, in August.
First week of school.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to Logan.
Cheers.
All right, guys. We'll end with a Go Bears after 3. So everybody look in the old camera. After 3, Go Bears. Thank you again for listening. 1, 2, 3.
Go Bears!